By January 9, 1788, 5 states of the 9 necessary for ratification had approved the Constitution: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. But the eventual outcome remained uncertain in pivotal states as Massachusetts, New York, and Virginia.
Connecticut, yea or nay?
Connecticut says yes.
New Jersey, yea or nay?
New Jersey says yay.
Maryland, yea or nay?
Maryland says yay.
South Carolina, yea or nay?
South Carolina says nay.
Georgia, yea or nay?
We say nay.
North Carolina, yea or nay?
North Carolina says nay.
Virginia, yea or nay?
Virginia says nay.
Pennsylvania, yea or nay?
Pennsylvania says nay.
Rhode Island, yea or nay?
Rhode Island says nay.
New York, yea or nay?
New York says nay.
Massachusetts, yea or nay?
We say nay.
New Hampshire, yea or nay?
New Hampshire respectfully says nay.
Second day of voting, this meeting will now be called to order. Connecticut, you still say yea? You're already in this one.
Connecticut says yay.
Does New Jersey, Delaware, or Maryland still say yea?
New Jersey still says yay.
Delaware says yay.
Maryland says yea. Does South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and New York and New Hampshire still say nay?
And
North Carolina says yay.
This meeting is called to order for the third day of voting. Voting will start now. South Carolina, yea or nay? South Carolina says yea. Georgia, yea or nay?
Georgia says yay.
Virginia, yea or nay?
Virginia says yay.
Pennsylvania, yea or nay? Pennsylvania says yea. Rhode Island, yea or nay?
Rhode Island says yay.
New York, yea or nay?
New York will say nay. Yay.
Massachusetts, yea or nay?
Massachusetts says yay.
New Hampshire, yea or nay?
New Hampshire says yay.
Remember, gentlemen, 2/3 vote is needed for ratification. 9 states are needed to approve ratification. Secretary, please note that we are voting for the third time on September 17th, 1787, the year of our Lord.
Duly noted, Mr. President.
Gentlemen, the Constitution is ratified.
Ratification of the Constitution, the United States of America. The Constitution was now in the process of ratification. To make this accomplishment, 9 of the 13 states needed to accept this document. Acceptance by the states was quickly overshadowed by Massachusetts. Fierce negotiations inspired by Massachusetts created 10 amendments to the Constitution, called the Bill of Rights. Still, this was not enough to convince enough states to ratify the Constitution. Many a bitter argument, testing the skills of debate, led to the ratification of the Constitution. The city of New York was established as the seat of government, and selection of each state's representatives took place. These representatives elected the first president, George Washington, and vice president, John Adams. They were sworn in on April 30th, 1789. The new republic was now in perpetual motion.
Ben Franklin's message before the Constitutional Convention, 1787. I have lived, sir, a long time, and the longer I live, the more convincing proofs I see of this truth, that God governs in the affairs of men, and if a sparrow cannot fall to the ground without his notice, is it probable that an empire can rise without his aid? We have been assured, sir, in the sacred writings, that except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. I firmly believe this, and I also believe that without his concurring aid, we shall succeed in the political building no better than the builders of the Babel. We shall be divided by our partial local interests. Our projects will be confounded, and we ourselves shall become a reproach and byword down to future ages. I therefore beg leave to move that henceforth prayers imploring the assistance of heaven, and its blessing on our deliberations, be held in this assembly every morning before we proceed to business, and that one or more of the clergy of this city may be requested to officiate that in service.